Hey everybody, welcome to another edition of Box Seats. This is the show we talk about sports with comedians. Let's get the show started because we got a lot to talk about today. Let's see, Howie Bell's not in today. Let's see what Mo's doing. Mo, how you doing, bro? How's everything?
What's going on, Frank, man? How you doing?
Wow, you sound really depressed, tired, everything.
Tired, man. I've been up since 2:30, man.
Oh, yeah, I understand. You exhausted. Yeah, you exhausted. My man Jason Hayes in the building too. Jay, how you doing, sir?
Hey, what's happening? What's up, Eeyore?
My man Damien
What's
Jones
up?
in the building too. D, how you doing? Damien, how you doing? D, can
He
you hear
must
me?
can't hear
Yeah,
me.
what's up, fellas?
Yeah, okay. Good. I'm glad you can hear me. I'm glad you can hear me.
Yep.
Before we get ready to jump into topics and everything else, Mo, you first because Howie said he's gonna come in late, man. Give me your pick tonight because you know tonight is the Bills versus Miami game. Everybody's talking
Bills,
about how much the Bills
Bills,
gonna
Bills,
towards Miami. Yeah.
Bills. This is not even a long conversation. You might as well just go on to the next one. 'Cause everybody after me is going to say the same thing. I got a problem paying my what? Bills. Oh, you know why you pick that? Listen, anybody who don't pick the Bills,
Yeah,
What the hell wrong with you?
man, yeah, this is terrible. This is terrible. D Jones, do you think that the head coach gets fired after if they lose tonight and they lose in ridiculous fashion?
Right, and I heard somebody say this that most of the time when you fire a head coach is after the bye week. They bye week ain't to 12. So I don't know because I just don't know. I want to put money on Miami to at least cover
No,
at
no.
least cover.
no,
I don't
no.
I don't know. I don't trust the Bills defense.
No.
All right,
But
well, we can
the
make a
Bills
bet
will
right
win.
here.
The Bills
We can
will
make a
win.
bet. Since you're giving away money, D, we can make a bet right now.
Word.
It's 11
Matter
and
of
a
fact,
half.
Matter of fact, we ain't even got to bet. Just send me the money you was gonna bet.
Hey, I put $10 for them to cover. I make about 50. So you know what I'm saying.
$10. Yeah. I'm not betting $10 bet. I would bet a jersey bet though, like.
I'm not doing it.
And Lions jerseys is too much.
I'm not doing it.
You know where I was going with this. Like you gotta wear a Lions jersey. You know where I was going.
Not doing it.
Okay, Jason Hayes, filmmaker in the building. Jay, what's your? I mean, I know you got the Bills. So, does the head coach get fired if Miami loses tonight?
This is one of our questions later, man. And I stand, so I'm gonna say this again. This dude might not make it out of September,
Right.
right? Unless he's doing what Brian Flores refused to do when he was the head coach, with old Tommy Brady. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. All right.
It might be on purpose.
Yeah, it might be because they fell off. They fell way off real fast, like real fast. But that's a topic for another day. Mo, okay, my thing is sticking. Here we go, Mo. All right, Mo, let's talk about some of the top stories, man. First thing is, I don't know if you heard, but we got announced 30 minutes ago. Clayton Kershaw, baseball player, baseball pitcher. He announced on Thursday that he will retire at the end of the season. He's going to make his final regular season appearance, Dodger Stadium, this Friday. You cannot tell me that's not going to be the hottest ticket in all of sports, like right now. You know what I mean? Clayton Kershaw is 11-time All-Star. Played for the Dodgers for a very long time. Clayton Kershaw is one of the most dominant pitchers to ever play in the game, hands down. What's your thoughts on this, bro?
Man, great career. Too bad he couldn't wear it. Too bad he couldn't do it with some pinstripes on. I was always praying for that to happen, but hey, the Brooklyn Dodgers, I'll accept that. But that ticket price, man, listen, the nosebleed. You can get a small trailer home in North Carolina. The price of them tickets are going to be in the nosebleeds. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. Can you imagine, D, check this out. Yesterday, right? The price of the ticket was price A. Dodgers make the announcement today. I'm willing to bet that the price ticket of that normal ticket, if you already had it, probably quadrupled in the last hour. I'm willing to bet that. What you think, D?
I remember as a Tigers fan, the last series Miguel Cabrera played, and it was ridiculous. The tickets was stupid. We talking LA, so like you said, it's gonna be triple or whatever it was. So if you got a season ticket, you better be happy.
Yeah, 100%. You get ready to see somebody who's one of the most dominant pitchers in the game. Jason, what's your take on Clayton Kershaw announcing his retirement right now?
I mean, he's been dominant, but he's been dinged up a lot. So I guess he feel like he ain't got nothing left in the tank. So, baseball's one of those sports you can be on top of the world on Monday and be washed up Tuesday. So, yeah, I mean, it's surprising, but not really when you think about how long he's been around.
Yeah. Since that announcement came right before, that wasn't a lot of the stories that I had. So I'm gonna get ready now, jump into the stories that I had said, already ready to go for the show. So here we go. In Montgomery County in Texas, a grand jury decided not, and I'm gonna say not to indict Houston Texans safety Jimmy Ward. Jimmy Ward got into a domestic dispute on June 12th with his baby mother. Ward may not practice yet, but he was supposedly accused of violently assaulting multiple times his baby mother, both sexually and physically, and she ended up running out the house. But grand jury decided not to indict Jimmy Ward, and maybe next week or the week after, he's going to be able to join the team. Again, another domestic dispute situation, Mo, but here's the thing. The police didn't find anything enough to go into it. So what's that tell you, Mo? What's your take?
Lying-ass woman. Oh, lying-ass woman. She lying. I'm tired of these broads. I shouldn't have said broads, should I?
No, you shouldn't. But you give me the
I'm
disclaimer.
tired of these lying-ass women.
Mo, now you got to give me the disclaimer.
The views of me are not the views of Humor Mill, Frank Holder, White Chocolate, or anybody else on this panel, JD and D Jones. And we'll get Howie Bellinger too. These lying-ass women, listen, you know what? You talking to a man that did 2 years in jail behind a woman lying because I didn't want to be with her. And majority of the time, I think these women be lying anyway.
Yeah. That's
so,
yeah.
You know what? There should be a new law. The law should be, if I as a cop don't see physical evidence of domestic violence, then both of you got to go to jail and let the judge figure it out tomorrow.
Okay. D. Jones, what is your take on this situation right now? Because the grand jury decided not to indict Jimmy Ward. They say they don't have enough evidence.
Somebody was praying hard and eating their vitamins. Okay, that's
he said eating their vitamins.
And date you a sister. I'm not sure if she was a sister or not, but I'm just gonna say, athletes, date you a sister, and maybe some of this won't go down like that all the time. And I'm gonna leave it at that.
Get you a sister.
Shoot, sisters lie too.
Yeah,
but them athletes don't normally date those.
Especially football players.
Yeah.
Jason, what's your take on this, bro? Because you see how the situation is rolling out.
Hey, my take on this is, if you gonna have a woman crime, a woman, file a suit against you or make a claim against you, Houston the place to do it. God damn.
Right.
Deshaun Watson, molested about 1,100 women, man, and they didn't have enough evidence. So, you know what I'm saying? So if you're gonna do it in Houston.
Yeah.
But secondly, hey man, what I've learned in life is normally when that woman say he put his hands on her, he most likely did. But because she have enough evidence, to substantiate the claim, he might be getting away on a technicality.
Yeah, but the sad part is, Jay, it's his baby's mother. You know what I mean? That's the sad part.
Hey, a lot of fathers, beat their kids' mothers.
Yeah, they do. They do. All right, so let's move on to something I thought was hysterical. I ain't gonna lie. I thought when I saw this happen, I thought it was very funny. Arizona Cardinals quarterback Kyler Murray had to apologize on Wednesday for a social media post that included him a photo of wearing a retro jersey of Virginia Tech of Michael Vick while posing with one of his two bulldogs. Murray had to take down an Instagram post.
What the fuck?
on Tuesday, and expressed sympathy for the post. And if you all know, Michael Vick spent 21 months in federal prison after pleading guilty in 2007 while doing a dog ring fight. So yeah.
This is hilarious. I wish they. Now look, I'm ready to go searching for that picture. That shit, Jay, put it in the chat. That is hilarious. I don't care what nobody say. Man, that's hilarious. Other people get made fun of their past criminal.
Yeah.
And they've been dogging Martha Stewart out for how long and different stuff. So what's what I'm saying? I think Howie said it, somewhere somebody got a problem with it.
Yeah.
I'm saying it's a joke, man.
Yeah, it was a joke. I think it was a joke. I think Kyler Murray was doing a joke. But what I don't understand,
I'm only mad because I didn't come up with it first.
my thing, D, is I don't understand what made Kyler Murray want to do a joke like that. Like I don't know if he was trying to be really, really funny or if he had an issue with him. But regardless, what's your take on this, D?
I think I seen this. I think it was a picture and like a video. Like he did a real photo shoot. Like it wasn't just posting a picture. Like it seemed like it was a set up photo shoot with this cute little puppy. And he had the white jersey. The jersey was dope. I'm like, damn, that's the white Virginia Tech or whatever. It was dope. But it was like he was sitting on a porch or something with this little cute puppy, man, and with the Vic jersey, which is that's like walking with white women with an OJ jersey.
Oh my God!
No!
Nah, Mo, I might do that though. I might give me an OJ jersey.
Not white women with an OJ jersey, bro.
I might have to do it now, dog. I might have to do it.
Oh my God.
That was funny.
Oh my God. Yo. Why would Jay with a white OJ jersey with white women?
That was funny. Jason,
with a knife on his hip. That would be even worse.
Yeah. No, eat the steak. With the knife.
Oh, that's so wrong, bro, but it's so great.
Oh my God.
Listen, I have nothing to add to that, bro. I mean, hey, guys, by the way, I dropped the photo in the chat. So to me, it's really tastefully done. I don't even seeing it. It almost feels like it's a genuine thing, and he just wasn't thinking about it. But knowing how sophisticated these youngins are when it comes to social media, it's definitely a troll for sure.
Right, I think so too. I think he did that purposely, but it does look dope. It does look like a dope picture. So
it's a great photo.
Yeah, it's a great photo. I got to figure out how to put it up in here. I'm gonna have White Chocolate do it tomorrow or the day after.
I put it in the group text.
Yeah, that's it. I'm trying to put it up here so we can show our viewers. All right, Mo, let's keep this thing moving on, Mo. Okay, so after missing Sunday's victory against against New Orleans Saints, word came out today that Brock Purdy literally could return this Sunday against the Arizona Cardinals. So last week, the 49ers coach was saying that it didn't look possible, but this week it's like it's possible that Brock Purdy could play. So they don't want to rule him out. You know what I mean? So what's that tell you? Because to me, you know what that tells me? It tells me that they like Mac Jones just enough, but they don't like him that much. That's what it tells me. Because Mac Jones is sitting there and he won the game for them last week. What's that tell you, Mo?
Telling me that they might be just messing with who they're playing Sunday.
Cardinals.
Yeah, they might be just messing with the Cardinals. So the Cardinals got to prepare for two quarterbacks. They don't know who's gonna play. That's what I think it is. They don't know who's gonna play. But then they talking about, this might happen, that might happen. So now the Cardinals got to prepare, and then throws them off.
Right. Man, that's a good point. That's 100% a good point. But D, you know how Mac Jones played. Everything else, you was a you're a Patriots fan. You know that they see something that we already know, right, D?
Yeah. Never trust a white Jones. I say this all the time. I say it all the time. But the Cardinals are 2-0.
Yeah.
You want to keep up with the Cardinals. You want to keep up with the Rams because
Yeah.
Unless Matthew Stafford get hurt, that's their division. But if he get hurt, then it's anybody's division, and you never know if he could play. Put him out there. You want to put your best player on the field, and I think Brock Purdy right now might be their best player.
Yeah, I think he is. I think even hurt, he's better than Mac Jones. But yeah. So Jay, what's your take on this, man? You think this is just something they're trying to throw off, the Cardinals with this news?
I don't know, man. I mean, maybe he's ready to come back, and they got faith that he can come back and not get hurt or re-aggravated. I don't know, but I think it more has to do with Mac Jones, either the fact that they have no faith in him, or Brock saw Mac Jones play a lot better than he felt comfortable with. He don't want to give him like a 3-4 week stretch to get hot,
right?
Because Mac can do that.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know, man. I'm gonna assume and err on the side that he's just healthy enough to come back.
Okay. All right. So in the spirit of moving on, talking about hurt QBs, Mo, news also came out this morning that Joe Burrow could potentially play again this season towards the end of the season and everything else. So my thought was, if I'm the Cincinnati Bengals, I don't know if I even roll them out this season. You know what I mean? But what's your take at Mo? You think the Cincinnati Bengals should roll them out, and especially if they're making the playoffs, then I'm thinking they should let the QB who got them there take them through. But I don't know. I mean, I'm still up in the air. What's your take?
Joe Burrow ain't coming back. This is a plot so they can try to sell some tickets toward the end of the season because they know they're gonna be booty juice. And then what somebody say? They're gonna be trash. So let's act like Joe might come back. See, it says can possibly return. You know what I'm saying? If they can knock go 10, 15,000 tickets off of possibly, then that's a good day.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. D Jones, where are you at on this, man? Because Joe Burrow coming back for the season, I don't see that as a possibility. I don't even think it makes sense.
I'm looking at their schedule. They definitely, whoever the quarterback is versus that Vikings defense, I'm picking the Vikings. I'm picking the Browns. I'm picking the Lions. I'm picking the Packers.
You picking the who?
The team downtown Detroit.
No, what's that team name? You say what the name is?
I'm picking the Lions to beat the Bengals.
You said the
without Joe Burrow.
Yeah, them old mice, the Lions and Tigers and Bears.
So
watch the Lions lose that day.
I don't know.
Yep.
I don't know if it's worth him coming back, Jay. If it depends on their schedule. Like if they can, if he's close enough where they can get to the playoffs, then maybe. But they got a decent schedule ahead of them. So, I wouldn't rush him back.
Okay, so where are you at with this, Jay?
So the original report was 3 months. So that puts him like somewhere in early to mid December, right? Mm-hmm. So I mean, so technically the regular season's still going on at that time. So to piggyback, what Mo was getting, what Mo was getting, not Mo, what D was getting at is, I think he only comes back if they don't fall off a cliff. Mm-hmm. Like if they're like 3 and whatever, ain't no way they playing Joe Burrow this season because there's no point in it. Mm-hmm. So I think if they say could come back, I think that's contingent upon whether or not their team is even competing at that point. Yeah, because they are in a brutal division.
Yeah, they're definitely.
And the best bet is to lose and get a lineman in the draft. That's the best.
Something.
They trying to sell tickets. They trying to sell tickets.
Yeah. They need so much help though. I don't even know what they draft first. They need so much help. I know
they need defense for sure. They start drafting defensively.
Yeah, but then they need an offensive line.
And O-line, yeah.
So I don't know what they draft first, but they need help everywhere.
O-line.
Yeah. All right, Mo, here we go. So the other day, Mo, I was on here and I was talking about this Tom Brady situation, and I was telling everybody, I put out my thought process of how I thought the whole thing rolled out. So today, well, might have been last night. Antonio Pierce, former NFL player, former also Vegas Raiders coach. He came out and said, "This is what he said: It's not hard for him to watch a few plays on Friday practice. Speaking of Tom Brady, or hear things in a production meeting and think, and have tidbits." He said, and it would be foolish to think that Tom Brady is not going to share that info with the Raiders. That's what he said. He came out and said that. So if you think that one way or the other, like I said the other day, it's foolish to think that Tom Brady, who's right now a Fox broadcaster and also minority owner of the Raiders, is not going to come out and say something to to his team about the opposing team if he sees it. That's what I saw it too. How you see it, Mo?
Well, I mean, I listened to a lot of debates going on, and they said that the production meetings, you don't really get no tips from any NFL team about what's going to happen. A lot of reporters are saying that you don't get no information that's going to be shared because they're not going to give it to you anyway, whether he was Tom Brady or not. They're not revealing what's going on. Now, his football IQ, he can go on any field and watch a guy moving around and coach doing some moves and say, hey, they might be doing this, they might be doing that. I don't know. All I got to say is, what's the dude? Antonio Pierce, sad thing, he's an ex-Giant too. Stool pigeon.
Well, Mo, let me just say this. I don't know where you heard of that, but if you heard that on ESPN or NFL Network, that's what they would definitely say to cover themselves, because ESPN has a great agreement and partial ownership in what's going on with the NFL. And then obviously, if you heard that on the NFL Network, that's what they want to say too. So there's a narrative being pushed out there, I think. What's your take on this, D?
I heard the opposite. I heard somebody say that John Madden is the reason the broadcasters get to go to the practices, get to talk to the coaches so they can know and get more information on when they're speaking, like, oh, this guy had a good practice and they've been working on this and watch this happen. So what I heard was the total opposite, that they get some good information from meeting with these teams before the game. And I was going to say Tom Brady is a competitor, one of the best. And he probably want to see the competitive spirits of football, but then he was a Patriot, and we did cheat a little bit. So yeah, it's that too. I don't know. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know.
What's your take with this, Jay?
Hey, to quote the big tuna, you are what your record says you are. Okay? If you've been a hyper-competitive cheater your whole career, I don't think he woke up yesterday and said, you know what? I'm not competitive anymore. I'm not looking for an insight, to get an edge for my team now. That's impossible, right? So the thing about this whole situation with Brady and what's going on, so of course reporters are gonna say that because for them that's true. I mean, this is the irony of sports reporters. Like 95% of them never made a team in their life.
Right.
They're all these unathletic, double chin, 4-count stomach having gelatinous human beings. They've been fans their whole life. You can leave a playbook open to them. They wouldn't know what the hell to do with it. But for Brady to get to see certain things, you're not going to tell me that Brady can't sit in there and pick up on cues and stuff, to see who's in favor, who's out of favor, different formations, stuff like that, that they're running, and what it indicates. Come on, man, stop that.
Especially on the defensive side.
Correct.
Side. Many times he was picking apart defense, especially on the defensive side of the game. That's why.
Hey, Frank, I think that Brady would make a great defensive coordinator.
I think he would too.
I think he would make an amazing defensive coordinator.
Honestly, he'd be making amazing.
Can we move on? This is not the Tom Brady show. This is box seats.
Mo's hate runs deep. I love it. It's beautiful.
Does it?
Beautiful.
I'm saying now all of a sudden Tom Brady for defensive coordinator. Oh man, oh God!
Unless he came on for the Giants, then it'd be a whole different situation. You'd be smiling from ear to ear.
It'd be different then.
Yeah, it'd be different.
I don't know if Tom could do it. Shoot, listen, man, listen.
Don't stop backpedaling now. You would love it. All right, So here we go, Mo. We've been talking about this other story for the last week and a half. And then some more news came out again about it this morning.
Uh-oh.
The Los Angeles Clippers owner, Steve Ballmer, had to continue to gain attention because there has been more proven records about the team's relationship with the company called Aspiration, a company that reportedly paid Kawhi Leonard $28 million for no shows. It's proven he did not show for anything. This reporter named Pablo Torre has now proven it, and he put it out there that that's what's happening, and he's sitting there saying that they're using this to circumvent the salary cap. Now, he said that this is more suspicious evidence linking the three entities and cast doubt against Ballmer's claim that he was duped by Aspiration, saying basically, Ballmer, you lying, you really did know because it's $28 million, and here's another proof of in this pudding. So now we now have proof that $28 million and Steve Ballmer knew. So how are you looking at this now, Mo? Because it's proven 3 times around.
You know what? I think everybody in Clipperland should be afforded 40 acres and a mule because of what Donald Sterling did. So leave them alone.
Right. They should be exempt.
They should work. They should just leave it after what Donald Sterling did to that team for how long?
Like 40 years, man. He was there.
Yeah, come on, man. Listen. 40 acres and a mule.
All right, okay. But D, I'm gonna throw this out there, D. This is one of the reasons that I've been saying that is probably the reason why Kawhi Leonard didn't go to the Lakers, because ultimately, even though the money was the same in the offer, he ended up choosing to pick in the Clippers. So that's why I think it's unfair. You know what I mean? That's my whole thing. And I think that's what it's going to go down to. What's your take on this, D?
It is very unfair because they got a great player who always plays all the time, who wins multiple championships, and is just example of what a real basketball player is. So he paid him extra money to get all these championships that they have acquired since he's been there. So right. Yes, it's a great advantage, and it was a good investment. If you ask me, I mean, it was money well spent.
All right, Jay, I'm bringing it up because people who are Lakers fans, LeBron James fans, and people who are against this and everything are going to say that this is one of the things that they really want to kick back against, because ultimately Kawhi Leonard was set supposedly to go to the Lakers, but he ultimately picked the Clippers, and nobody could figure out why. This is the reason why, if you ask me, because at the time they were squished by the salary cap. Now, $28 million is $28 million, Jay. You know what I mean? No matter how you slice it.
Well, I'm going to go in the opposite direction from D. And I'm going to argue that they gave him $153 million to be a no-show.
Okay. How you get there?
Because he ain't played on his regular contract. Hell, I got more starts than Kawhi, man. Damn. You know what I'm saying? But in terms of what it means, I'm like, listen, you got to do what you got to do to circumvent whatever you got to do. It's okay. Here's the thing. I don't think it's technically illegal, like outright illegal, to do something like that. And case in point is, I raised this point earlier. Let's say LeBron signed with the Lakers. I mean, he signed with the Lakers fully knowing that he wanted to get into film and television. He knew LA was a place to do that, to capitalize on the relationships. So if Jenny Buss walks him into, I don't know, Ron Howard's office, to create a relationship with them, that's going to create ancillary money for LeBron James outside Lakers organization that he got directly because of the LA Lakers. So are you going to make that illegal? Or are you going to say that people can't do that? So to me, I think it's kind of like the same thing. It was a separate company. It was not a direct derivative of the Los Angeles Clippers. And if Steve Ballmer funded that, or his friends funded that, then what are we talking about, man? I mean, it's the same thing.
Yeah, I mean that's a great point. That's a great point. I can't even argue against that. That's a great point. You can tell Jason is married to an attorney because he brings up great points. You know what I mean? Like, I love it. You can tell. You can tell. I see it. See it. Great argument. All right, Mo. Let's continue on moving this thing on, bro. Let's jump into the top five because yesterday I heard you guys left off with the top five players in any sport that you thought could turned out to be bad and turned out to be good. This way, today we're going to continue on with top five players in any sport you thought would be good but turned out to be a bust because there's a lot of those too. There's a lot of those.
Yeah. Mine is NBA heavy, man. All mine are NBA. Number 5, Joel Embiid. I thought Joel was going to be better. I just thought about that because JD was talking about it the other day. Joel Embiid, I thought he was going to be good.
I still believe in Embiid. I still believe, Mo.
Don't worry, Mo. He's holding on to hope. He's holding on to
hope. A little bit.
He sound like one of them people in Tennessee. I still think Elvis is alive. Ben Simmons. We thought Ben Simmons was going to be bust all the way around. Here go there, y'all may not even know. Kevin Knox. And y'all heard of Kevin Knox before?
Out of Kentucky. Played for the Knicks.
Yeah, played for the Knicks. He got drafted over, what was his name? He had the back problems over in Denver. Michael Porter Jr.? Yeah. The Knicks drafted him over Michael Porter Jr. We could have had Michael Porter Jr. No, we got Kevin Knox. And he ripped up the whole summer league and never played a starting game again. John Morant, only because he blew up his own career. He was just stupid with it. He bust his own self out. I'm not even going to talk about his skill. Just all the little antics that he do off the court, which made him non-marketable. And number 1, Zion Williamson.
Yeah, okay. I thought you were going to say Greg Oden, but I don't know why I thought you were going to say Greg Oden, but I thought you were going to go there with Greg Oden. All right, so let me see what you got, D. What's your list look like?
5, I got Maurice Clarett. From Ohio State.
Oh, yeah, Lord.
I thought Maurice was going to be that guy. Yeah. And he, okay.
So he ran that 5.240.
Yeah. This basketball player that I know Mo and Jay should know this guy. Felipe Lopez.
St. John's.
St. John's.
When he was coming out, he was the next greatest thing.
Yeah.
Dominican
ball player.
Man, he was Felipe. I got both the O'Bannon brothers, Ed and Charles. I put Toby Bailey in there too. That super bust.
Yeah. I never believed in him anyway, though.
I thought Ed was that guy. They had won a championship. I thought Ed, he was like top 3 draft pick. I thought he was gonna be that guy. He sucked. Number 2, I got Ricky Williams. He cared too much about weed and not about getting that money. So and then number 1, me and Mo got the same person. Zion, what in the hell is going on?
Yeah, you can't tell me when Zion was coming out the way that the fever was on that dude. They were like, he's the next LeBron. I was like, it was hard to dispute at the time, but yeah. All right, so Jay, give me your 5.
Well, I had him higher, but since he's been mentioned a couple times, I'm going to put him at number 5. Zion Williams.
Yeah.
Williamson. I mean, and honestly, he's not a bust. He's a technical bust. Because when he's healthy, he balls.
Oh, he's amazing.
He's absolutely amazing when he's healthy. But the problem is, it's self-inflicted because he can't push his big ass away from the table.
Yep.
And on top of that, he ain't seen an overdone BBL yet that he can say no to. he like them chicks that look like balloon figures. You know what I'm saying? Damn. Number 4, I'm gonna go Trent Richardson out of Alabama. Y'all remember Trent Richardson, the running back?
Yeah.
Built like a tank. And he couldn't do it. Matter of fact, his rookie season was actually good. He ran for like 900 yards rookie season and fell off a cliff. He was out the league in 3 years. Gone. Number 3, I'm going Brittany Griner. Brittany Griner was the single most dominant female basketball player I'd ever seen in college. She goes to the WNBA. She won 1 championship in Phoenix. but that was a height of Tarazi.
Right.
So I'm like, I don't think she really won that, but for her to only have one championship, she's bouncing around the league right now. That's crazy to me. I mean, she's definitely a bust based on potential. Number 2, I'm going Kenny Anderson. Kenny Anderson is still a god in New York City when it comes to basketball with people of a certain age. Yeah. He balled out that rookie year at Georgia Tech, took them to the Final Four. He turned pro, and his pro career didn't look nothing like anything that you would expect from that dude.
He played good for the Celtics, though. He played good for the Celtics. You know, he did all right. Yeah, he did all right. Nah. Okay.
The height. I mean, did he play worthy of a top 5 pick?
No, he definitely didn't do that.
Okay. Hey, that's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
He didn't do what Chauncey did. Chauncey didn't play well for the Celtics, but the rest of his career was crazy.
Yeah.
Kenny never did it. And number 1, I can't believe nobody else said it, Jamarcus Russell, bro.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Jamarcus Russell. I mean, this is probably the biggest bust in sports history. This dude had the talent. He had the pedigree playing at LSU, SEC. But when he got that contract, all he saw there was snack money, bro.
Yeah.
He didn't do nothing but eat after that. He didn't study, do nothing.
He might be the biggest bust in all of sports.
That's what I think.
I got one that might rival him. I just thought about it.
Who?
Charles Rogers, Michigan State. He was supposed to be the next Randy Moss.
Yeah, but Charles Rogers didn't come out like from a big high potential school. He was supposed to.
I got one. I got one that I got one.
Who?
His pro career wasn't nothing. Pearl Washington.
Earl the Pearl?
No,
Dwayne.
Dwayne Pearl Washington. High school, college, he was supposed to come out and be what Jordan, what Magic, what Isaiah was. His pro career in New Jersey.
Trash.
Yeah, you can't tell me Pearl wasn't supposed to be the god of all NBA when he got into the NBA.
I can see that. All right, so let's move on to the next one, Mo. Since you up, of the teams that are 10-2, all right.
10-2.
Of the 10 teams that are 0-2, which team or which 5 do you think have a shot in the playoffs? 1 or 2 of them are gimmies.
All right. It was hard because I really don't think not too many of them got a shot, but I had to come up with 5.
That's what I said too, Mo.
Because the last time I didn't have 5, I got reprimanded here on live television. All right. Houston, number 5. Number 4, I got the Jets. Number 3, I got the New York Giants.
What?
He would.
You damn right. What you think I was gonna put some? Number 2, I'm gonna put the Saints, and number 1, the Chiefs.
Okay. So all right, I like that order. I ain't mad at you. All right, so D, you're up.
Yeah, I couldn't come up with 5. I'm
right. You know what I'm saying? It ain't 5, bro.
Once you look at this list, it's really only 2.
It's right. Right.
5, I got the Bears. 4, I got the Bears. 3, I got the Jets. 2, I got the Texans, and 1, I got the Chiefs.
Okay. All right. I like this order. But we talk about the playoffs because you guys do know they expanded the playoffs, they expanded the chances, everything else. So that's why I put it out there because they're trying to give everybody more of a chance to make the playoffs. But
if it ain't 32 games, 32 teams, they ain't making it, bro.
Yeah.
All right, Jay, give me your 5.
Hey, me and D had the same textbook. We got the same state of facts. So I'm gonna start from number 1 down, like most likely to you ain't got a goddamn chance in hell.
Okay.
Number 1, Kansas City Chiefs.
Yeah.
You think about it, they're still really good. They play arguably the top 2 teams in the league. I mean, you can argue that, in the Chargers and in the Eagles. And they competed, both those teams. Number 2, Houston Texans. Yeah, I mean, it's a winnable division. They still got a lot of talent. Defense is good, and they played, a couple tough teams. I mean, really, they gave that game away on Sunday. Number 3, they ain't got no chance, bro. But you said 5. New York Jets. Their defense is good, so they might be able, to beat up on the Patriots, a couple times. Beat up on Miami a couple times, and they might steal one from Buffalo, so it's possible. Number 4, I got the Saints. Again, terrible division, terrible team. They probably gonna win like 3 games the whole season, but you needed 5. And number 5, I got the Giants. They did play Dallas tough. They ain't gonna play nobody else tough for the rest of the year. I'm not believing that.
But no, win on Sunday.
But you needed 5.
Yeah, I needed 5. So we'll see about some of those things you said, beating up on the Patriots and stuff. I noticed how you threw that in there real fast. We'll see about that.
It's a couple dubs.
All right, Mo, here we go. Of the teams that we talked about, because there's some of them in this list, but some of them are not. But which top 5 head coaches are going to be on the hot seat right now after they start 2 games in the season? And we already know one's Miami. We already know that one.
Yeah,
but
we know that's
all right, so that was my number 4. Number 5, I got John Harbaugh over in Baltimore. Even though they ain't 0-2, he listen. His job is on fire. Like I said, I got McDaniels, number 4. Number 3, Brian Daboll, New York Giants.
Yeah.
If he don't take them deep somewhere, he gonna be somewhere deep thinking.
Yeah. Yeah.
He out of there, Mo.
Number 2, Brian Callahan out with the Titans. His run's about to come to an end. And I got number 1. Y'all might think I'm crazy, but let this team lose Sunday in another game, Andy Reid. Because the first thing they're gonna say is can he coach the team? Is he too old? They're gonna start putting it on him. Andy Reid, watch.
Okay.
Yeah, that was crazy.
D, where you at?
Did he say Andy Reid?
He did.
Yep.
He did.
If it can happen to Bill Belichick, it can happen to Andy Reid.
But Belichick was bad for a long time before that happened.
Yeah, but you know how this world is. They fickle. They fickle.
Okay. I got Dave Canales.
Yep.
I got Debo from the Giants.
Yep.
I got Kevin Stefanski from the Browns.
Mm-hmm.
If they don't make the playoffs and he's black, I got DeMeco Ryans. And number 1, I got Mike up in Miami.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think he's on a hot seat.
Yeah.
I think he gets fired tomorrow morning, but we'll see. Jay, what's your take?
If Miami gets skull drug tonight, he might be flying back home commercial.
Yeah, I think so too.
So I'm gonna start number 1 because it's clearly Mike McDaniel in Miami. Like he's on the hottest seat in the world right now. Number 2, Dave Canales in Carolina, because he's messing up a number 1 overall pick who was showing promise, and his coaching is really what's hurting this kid right now. Right. And I think that they're gonna get him up out of there. Number 3, not because he gonna get fired. I just think he gonna look around and say, man, I don't need to do this shit no more. And that's Pete Carroll.
Mm-hmm.
I think Pete Carroll might be like, man, you know what? I see what Amari Cooper was talking about. I'm out of here too. You know what I'm saying? Like he'll right the ship a little bit, get him moving, and then he'll probably move to the front office position or something like that. Number 4, I got Zach Taylor with the Bengals. Because he's the offensive coach. All their money is on the offensive side of the ball. If they fall off a cliff this year, I don't think they can justify it. They're going to have to get somebody in, a defensive-minded coach, to take over that team. And then number 5, I got Brian Callahan, with the Tennessee Titans, because he been out there playing long enough. How many times you think they're going to let you pick in the top 5 of the draft and keep your job?
Yeah, 100%. 100%. All right, Mo, this is around the time when we usually mix things up. And because we mix things up, jump out of sports real fast and everything else, this is the one I couldn't wait to see. Give me your top 5 breakout musical singles that introduced you to a person, or group that you was like, yo, I don't know who they are, but they dope, and you couldn't wait to hear that album. Top 5 musical singles.
First one, Luther Vandross. When that album came, when the album dropped, that Superstar. Man, when I heard Superstar, I was like, who is that? Luther, baby.
Yeah.
Mo
Number
old as hell.
4, huh?
I said Mo old as hell.
Yeah. Yeah.
I remember Luther first album.
Go ahead, Mo.
Number 4, even though it didn't introduce me to him, but it introduced me to him as a single, as a recorded artist, a single. Michael Jackson's first album, baby. Off the Wall.
Was one of them.
Yeah.
Off the Wall was cold. People talk about that Billie Jean now. Off the Wall.
It's better than Thriller.
Rock with
It's
you.
better than Thriller, bro.
Man, listen. Off the Wall. Number 3, Chic. Good Time. When I heard Good Times and Freak Out, I was like, who is this, man? It took me somewhere else.
Yeah.
Number 2, Tribe Called Quest, baby. Benita Applebaum. And Can I Kick It? That right there. And my number 1 is Tony, because I only seen them at the Howard Homecoming before they dropped. That's when Puff was doing the Howard Homecomings. He brought Public Enemy was the headliner, and the opening act was Tony. They hadn't dropped yet, but we was like, who are these dudes?
I remember that Hey Little Walter was their first single.
Yup. And they were in DC for Howard Homecoming. Because I was living in DC at the time.
Okay. So D Jones, give me your top 5 breakout musical singles that introduce you to a person or a group.
Okay. This was kind of hard, and I went hip hop. I should have thought R&B too. So number 5 is a song by Mac Miller called "Dang," and he's got my favorite artist today on there is Anderson .Paak. If you don't know who Anderson .Paak is,
that's my dude. I love Anderson .Paak. Yeah.
Super dope. Number 4, I heard this song from this guy in New York. The song was called "Juicy." His name was the Notorious Big. And I love Biggie ever since, man. Number 3, the song with LL Cool J, Method Man, Redman, and DMX, but they had this other cat on there. And he said something like, "I snatch your crown with your head still attached to it." And his name was Cannabis. And I was like, I cannot wait to hear Cannabis. He sucked after that, but when I first heard him, I'm like, I love that cat. Number 2, my favorite MC of all time. When I heard this song, it was on the Christmas album, and it came on talking about them lacks and gators everywhere. And the song was called "Players Ball."
Yeah.
Guy named
all the
Andre
players.
Well, his name was just
all
Andre
the hustlers.
He
was Andre Ben. Yeah.
Listen, Andre is my favorite MC of all time. And when I first heard that, I'm like, who is these cats? Right. And number 1, I've never heard anybody come out and I was like mind blown, like, oh my God, who is that? It was a song called "Money, Power, Respect." And they had this cat named DMX. And after that, I was like, I gotta hear this cat's album. And he had a song called "Damien" on there, which that's my name, and I fell in love with. So that's my number 1, DMX, Money, Power, Respect.
Okay, I like your list, bro. I like your list. Give me your list, Jay.
All right, well, first, I'm going to start with my honorable mention because it changed everything for me, and that's "Paid in Full" by Eric B. and Rakim. Now I get to the list. Number 5, "Fuck the Police" by NWA.
What you say, Jay?
"Fuck the Police" by NWA.
Okay.
When I first heard that, I was like, what they just say?
Yeah.
And you heard that joint, what they was talking about, man, everybody in the hood knew what they was talking about, in that joint. Number 4, y'all, D might be on it, man, but I'm pretty sure Mo and Howard never heard of it. "Where They At" by DJ Jimmy.
Mm-hmm.
Ever heard DJ Jimmy? Like, where they at? Where they at, ho? Where they at, ho?
Yeah.
Say, "Do it, baby, shake it, but shake that ass like a salt shaker. Shake that ass like a salt shaker." Yeah, bro. Number 3, I'm gonna go throw that dick by a 2 Live Crew. Being from Florida, bro, hip hop was all New York.
Right.
And 2 Live Crew was like the first people that came from the crib talking about stuff that we saw every day. You know what I'm saying? You know, because sports really about just having fun, you know, and, you know, sexual assaults and women and stuff, although we didn't know that's what it was back then. You know, but it was so much fun in the album. I mean, it was like a lot of laughter with it. So people that took it really serious, I'm like, dude, they just having fun, just talking trash. But number one for me is Cell Therapy by Goody Mob.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Hear that? Boom, 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 boom.
Mm-hmm.
Man, and that bass line come in. Boom, boom. Man, when the scene unfolds, young girls, 13 years old, man, stop it.
Yeah.
But I mean, but now this I saw in person. We had the college concert, and there was like a Warner Music tour, and the Fugees were the headliners, and they had this dude opening up. He came out in these weird ass clothes and this weird afro, and we was like, man, we started booing this dude. We're like, boo, get off the stage. And man, when Maxwell dropped that bass line for Ascension, over, been a fan ever since.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey,
Boom, 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 boom,
All right, Mo.
boom.
let me just say
Yeah.
one thing though, because when JD brought the 2 Live Crew, right? We gotta always respect the 2 Live Crew, because without the 2 Live Crew, hip hop wouldn't be what it is today. 'Cause when they were
Right.
fighting to not be censored, you know, Luke said they had to fight because there was no precedent, and if they would have lost,
Yeah.
Got a phone call.
if they would have lost, then I
Yep.
guess JD can explain it better. There was no precedent to what they were trying to do to the 2 Live Crew, and they didn't
Right.
want to allow a precedent to censor them. I guess that's the best way I can put it without having to leave it mind.
Because what you know what, Mo? Because what happened with 2 Live Crew made fuck the police possible. Because like
All
once
right, so
Supreme Court made that ruling, it made it clear you can say whatever you want to say on your albums. You can't censor nobody. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
right.
So yeah, I mean they don't get the props they should get for what they
They
mean
don't
to hip
get
hop
it.
overall.
That's right.
All right, let's move on so we can get this last one. Well, we got 2 more. I ain't gonna get to both, but let's get this last one. Mo, you up top 5 funniest performances in a film that was not by a comedian. That was not
All right.
by a comedian.
Last time I did this, y'all got on me because I mentioned like 3 out of 5 comedians because I couldn't think. Now this time I was able to come up. Number 5, Joe Pesci, My Cousin Vinny. That's a movie. If I'm
That's
clicking
funny.
and it's on, I'm stopping and I'm watching it. I don't care how many times I've seen it.
Yep.
Tiny Lissa and Friday, Debo. Look at you. You're laughing already. Debo.
Yeah.
Number 3, one turned out to be a comedian, but this kid didn't play. Kid wasn't a comedian yet. Kid didn't play at House Party.
That's good. That's a good one.
Didn't play. And to follow that up, Full Force in House Party. Bow-legged Lou, I smell pussy. And number 1, Michael Clark Duncan in Welcome Home, Roscoe Jenkins. He said, yeah, I beat my kids. Yeah, I hit with the stun gun. You ain't taking trash out.
He was funny in that joint. Yeah.
That was funny.
He was
Give me
funny.
yours.
All right, this wasn't that easy for me because I kept thinking comedic actor. I took that out. 5, I got Della Reese in Harlem Nights.
Yeah. That's a good one.
4, I got in Thin Line, Bobby Brown.
He was hilarious.
Bobby Brown.
He was hilarious in that joint.
He was funny
yeah.
as hell, man. Number 3, I got John C. Reilly. Y'all ever seen the Dewey Cox story? Walk Hard?
Walk the line or whatever it was. They called it.
Walk Hard, man.
Yeah, Walk Hard. Yeah.
He was crazy in that and in the Ricky Bobby movie. Like,
Oh yeah,
he
Talladega
made
Nights.
Talladega Nights and Dewey Cox. That's number
Yeah.
3. Number 2, I got Vince Vaughn in Wedding Crashers.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Vince
yeah.
Vaughn
Oh, yeah.
was hilarious. And number 1 in The Hangover, I got Zach Galifianakis.
No
Okay.
question.
He was hilarious, man. I love Hangover, one of my favorite movies.
No question.
Go ahead, Jay. Give me your 5. Top 5 funniest performances in a film not by a comedian.
Number 5 for me is Robert Downey Jr. in Tropic Thunder.
Oh,
Bro,
you won.
he
Jay.
murdered that.
You won.
Murdered it. He murked it.
Yeah.
Number 4, I'm going Leonardo DiCaprio in The Wolf of Wall Street.
Oh, man.
Remember the scene, you know, when he popped the Quaaludes and his body wasn't working, and he was like trying to crawl and shit.
Yeah.
And so it's like he crawled to the Lambo. In his mind, he drove home safely, but he woke up, man, his car was all tore up and everything. The physical comedy in that joint was hilarious. Number 3, I'm going Sam Jackson as Gator in Jungle Fever. Remember when he said, "Would you rather I go out, rob, and steal to get high?" So you know I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll do it. You know I do it. I like getting high. Cause I'm a crackhead. Ow. I like, man, come on, bro. Classic. Number 2 for me, when Bob Barker beat Happy Gilmore's ass, bro. That was one of the funniest scenes in movie because Bob was beating his ass and talking to him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. And number 1, the most comedic thing I've ever seen in my life, it had to be a comedy. The entire cast of Belly. That movie was so terrible. It had to be a comedy. They had to be trying to be as bad as they could be.
Hey man, Belly
I know you love it.
Belly is hip hop video cinematography talent.
Unfortunately for them, it was a cinematic movie and not a music video.
Well, y'all, that's about it for the show. We're gonna get into the next one tomorrow. Mo, what you got going on? And tell everybody out there how they can follow you, bro.
You can follow me at MOE_comic on Instagram. This weekend, tomorrow. Actually, I won't be on the show. I'll be in Newburyport, Massachusetts, with me, Mysterio, and Amy T doing our thing out there. Showtime is at 7:30.
Newburyport. I was going there on Saturday. Okay, I might go there early tomorrow. Where at?
At the Grog.
The Grog. Okay. All right, D Jones. Tell everybody out there how they can follow you. What you got going on, bro?
Follow me at 313 D Jones. Real quick, we talked about a legend. Before I was a stand-up comic, I owned a clothing store and I was a strip club promoter. And when I met Uncle Luke, I wanted to be Luke growing up, and I kept calling him Mr. Campbell. What up? Yes, how you doing, Mr. Campbell? Yes, Mr. Campbell. But anyway, this Sunday, I'll be I got a movie premiere, Detroit Bel Air Theater. 5 o'clock Sunday, y'all come out and see it.
Okay, we definitely gonna do that. Jay, tell everybody out there how they can follow you, bro.
I was today years old. I heard of Newburyport. I ain't never heard of such a place.
It's beautiful, bro. It's beautiful.
I never heard of it.
Yeah.
You can follow me at JD Hayes over at Fanbase, man. I'm out here.
There it is, man. Thank you all for doing the show today. I greatly appreciate it. Everybody gonna be back tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday. Oh yeah, everybody got their picks in, right? Everybody's picks is for the Bills tonight versus Miami, right?
Miami.
That's a given.
Bills. I'm sorry, Bills.
That's a given.
You go on record with that? You go on record with the Bills, right?
Bills.
Bills by 1,000.
Yeah. All right, so that's the name of the show. It's called Box Seats. We are back tomorrow on every Monday through Friday. The name of the show is called Box Seats. We'll see y'all tomorrow. We'll get ready to give our picks for the weekend, talk about other topics and everything else. But thank y'all for watching, man. We'll see y'all. Peace.